Hello, children. Good morning. How are you? I hope everyone are fine. No? Good and healthy. So it's been a long time. Okay, I'm very happy to start a lesson for you. Okay, today I'm going to start a lesson from EVS for 5th standard. A lesson from EVS for 5th standard. So I'm going to start a lesson from EVS for 5th standard. The lesson name is family. What is the lesson name? Family. Children, open to your page number 19. Open to your before starting the lesson, I'm going to say before going into the lesson, first we should know what is family. Do you know what is family? Do we live in a family? Are we a family member? Yes? Yes or no, children? Yes, we family. We have. Do you have a family? Yes, even you have a family. Even I have a family. What is family? Family? What is family? Do you have a family? Yes, all have a family. Maybe it is a small family or a big family. We all belong to a family. We are members of the family. So now before starting the lesson, first you should know what is a family. What is a family? Family is a group of blood related people. This is where we live together. They are all what? Blood related. What? Related. We are from the same blood. All our father, mother, sister, grandfather, grandmother are all our related. They are related to our blood. We live in with we have a bond with them, that is with our father, mother, grandfather, sister, brother, or anyone. They are all our family members. We live with them with in love, with love. What is a family? Blood related people living together with love. So how do we live? We are living here with them with love, whether it is a sorrow, whether it is happy. We are sharing our things with them. We are sharing our thoughts with them. Okay, so how many types of families are okay? So how many types of families are there? Do anyone know? Yeah, how many types? There are two types of family, that are joint family and nuclear family. How many types of families are there? Joint families and what? Are there? Joint families and what? Joint family and nuclear family. Okay. Now we are going to study from your textbook. Please open page number 19 from your textbook. So I'll be repeating the words. Please underline the difficult words where I read. Point your fingers where I read. Okay, shall we start the lesson? All are ready? Take your pencil with you. Take your pencil in your hand and underline the words. Please point out your fingers where I read. You already know that family are related to one another and living together. So once again I am going to read this line for you. You already know that the members of a family are related to one another and living together. So as I told you before, we all live in a family with our blood related peoples. That is, I told you, father, mother, grandparents, our sister, brothers, and all. So all together this form a family. So all together this is a family. You may have almost. Do you have a joint family or a nuclear family? How many members live with you? Father, mother, grandparents, brothers, sisters. No, do you have brothers and sisters? Yes, no? Yes, you may have one brother, you may have two brothers, you may have one sister, you may have two brothers. This all form a family. So keep your fingers to the next line. Sometimes the member of a family leave the main family for various reasons like marriage, job, education, etc., and make their own separate family. family is the basic need of every person. As a one find an identity of ourself being a member of the family. For to know ourselves, first we should know the family. You are coming from this family. Family life help us to lead a meaningful and successful life. So I am going to read you again this line. Sometimes the member of a family leave the main family for various reasons like marriage, job, education, etc. So here this means, so you may have your brothers, you may have, so here this means, so you may have your brothers, you may have your sisters, elder sisters. Okay, you know, after getting married, the sister will go to another house. She doesn't stay with you. Like your brother in search of job, that is for livelihood, in search of job, he may go to another state or country or another place for the job, for the livelihood, or for the education, or for having the further education, and make their own separate family. Or after getting married, your elder brother, he may do a separate family. He may with his, that is with his wife or children. Then over the years there has been a number of changes in the structure of a family. So over a years, coming year to year, the family is becoming what more, you can see there are more nuclear families. Because I'll tell you, I'll tell you what is nuclear family and the joint family. So you can see many, because this changes has been done after you go from a nuclear joint family through nuclear family. So once again we'll read the line. Over the years mean before many years, there has structure means size of a family, maybe a small size or a big size. Next, after studying this lesson, understand the importance of a family. Get introduction to your family using a family tree. Develop the skills of identifying relationship based on sign. Identify the changes in structure of a family. So understand the features of nuclear and joint family. So according to this, I am going to explain the lesson for you. Children, please take a pencil with you, because I am going to do activities also together. Have you been introduced to a family tree in the class? For itself, what is a family tree? Write the answer in the space provided. So before going into the lesson, I would explain you what is nuclear family and joint family. So first, there are two family. So first, there are two types of families. They are joint family and nuclear family. How many types of families are there? There are two types of family. What is that? Joint family and nuclear family. Okay, what now we'll go briefly. First we'll go family. Okay, what now we'll go briefly. First we'll go through joint family. What is joint family? A joint family is a big family. Understand this first. A joint family is a big family with many persons belonging to 3 or 4 generations. Is a big family with many persons belonging to 3 or 4 generation living together. So what is joint family? I'll explain you first. So joint family, who lives in the joint family? Do anyone have joint family? Yes? Yes, joint families also. Okay, first in joint family we have grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, uncle, aunt, their children. This form a joint family. So once again I am going to explain you. So in joint family, who lives? Grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, uncle, aunt, and their children. This form a joint family. That is, they belong to 3 or 4 generation. That is, 3 or 4 generation are living together. So did you people in a joint family live? Do you know? Can anyone tell me? A joint family is a big family. As I told you, there are 3 or 4 generation together. Okay, they live, they eat together, sleep together, They celebrate the festivals together, and they have gatherings also with their families. Next, we'll go for the nuclear family. A nuclear family is a small family with only parents and their children living together. So as I told you, joint family is a big family and nuclear family is a small family. Nuclear family is a small family with only parents and their children. With only parents means father, mother and their children. Father, mother and their children. We don't have grandfather, grandmother or uncle, aunt in the nuclear family. Most of all now you can see only nuclear families are more in India. Now you can see nuclear families are more in India. Is your family a nuclear family or joint family? Can anyone tell me? Yeah, many families are nuclear family. I think so. Yeah, many families are nuclear family. I think so. Even your family is also a nuclear family. Children, did you understand nuclear family and joint family? Next, we'll go for a family tree. What is a family tree? Have you heard? I think you have already heard this last class. Okay, we'll go for the family tree. Okay, keep your fingers, children. So, what is a family tree? Write the answer in the space provided. So, take your pencil, children. I'll be telling you this answer. So, what is a family tree? So, knowing grandparents, great grandparents, and recording them in the form of a flow chart or in the form of branches of a tree is called a family tree. So, did you understand what is this? So, I'll be explaining you this. Knowing the names of parents first, you should know the names of your parents, then your grandparents, then your great grandparents, and recording them into the form of a chart. First make a chart of this. First write the names of all the, like for example parents, write the above names. Great grandparents, then you have to make a family chart in the form of branches. Draw a tree, then then you have to write the names in that tree according to the branches, names on the branches. So now we'll start a family tree. So open your page number 19. That is, I am Manu. So Manu is telling his family, how many members are there in his family. He is explaining about his family. So I will introduce my family through the tree. So he's telling how many members are there. Easily he is explaining the family chart for you. My family tree is in the next page. In this, I am in the green square. Read the names of all my family members. The family tree. So please children notice, see here the sign used in the family tree. So you can see you have a square. Can you see the square in the box? Can you see a square in the box? This indicates male. What does this indicate? This indicate male. In the box, can you see a square in the box? This indicates male. What does this indicate? This indicate male. Male means man. Male means man. Male means man. Men. Male means man or men. See the circle? Okay, this is female. Female means woman or woman. Woman. What? Female means woman. Okay. Next you can see here the square and the circle together. This means husband and wife. This means husband and wife. To draw a family chart, I'll be giving you as a homework. Next you have square and a circle, that is square and a circle. Next you have a square and a circle, that is indicating again to a square, and a circle, that is children born to father mother, Next turn to your page number 20. Page number 20. Now you can see the family of Manu. So keep your fingers, children. First generation. Who is the first generation here? First generation are Manu's great grandparents. First generation are great grandparent. What was his great grandparents' name? Ramappa and Bhagyamma. Ramappa and Bhagyamma. First generation. Who are the first generation? Manu is related to his that is great grandparents. Ramappa and Bhagyamma. Next we have second generation. Second generation are who? Who are the second generation? Are his grandparents. Second generation are his grandparents. That is Vinuta Ravi. Vinuta Ravi. Vinuta Ravi and his uncle, that is Raju and Ramya. Raju and Ramya. Bhagyamma is a great grandmother to to Manu. Once again, shall I explain, children? Yes, I am going to explain you again. The first generation. This chart is about the family of Manu. This is the family tree of Manu. Okay, first generation means this chart is about the family of Manu. This is the family tree of Manu. Okay, first generation means Ramappa Bhagyamma, that is great grandfather, and grandmother, that is Ramappa is the great grandfather of Manu, and Bhagyamma is the great grandmother of Manu. Next, second generation, that is Vinuta Ravi. Vinuta and Ravi. Vinuta and Ravi. Vinuta and Ravi. Next we have Raju and Ramya. Papa and Bhagyamma had two children. Their name were Ravi and Raju. Their name were Ravi and Raju. Ravi's wife was Vinuta. Ravi's wife was Vinuta. Raju's wife was Ramya. Raju's wife was Ramya. This is second wife was Ramya. This is second generation. Next we'll go for third generation. Third generation is Radha Rakshit Prema. Radha Rakshit Prema. Then we have Pallavi, Suma, Sharan. So Radha, Vinuta and Ravi had how many children? Two children. That was Rakshit and Prema. Rakshit and Prema. Vinuta and Ravi, that is grandparents of Manu. They were grandparents of Manu. They had two children by name Rakshit and Prema. His uncle, that is Raju, that is he is also he is related to Manu. He is also grandfather. That is he had two children by name Pallavi and Suma. Pallavi and Suma. Suma, as a girl, she was married to Sharan. So here, this is the third generation. Next we'll go for the fourth generation. In the fourth generation we can see Priya and Manu. and Kirtana. So here Manu is the son of Manu was the son of Radha and Rakshit. So Radha and Rakshit had two children by name Priya and Manu. So Radha and Rakshit had two children by name Priya and Manu. So what was the Manu's parents' name? Radha Rakshit. Okay, he had a sister by name Priya. So who of Manu? Vinuta and Ravi. Who are the great grandparents of Manu? Ramappa Bhagyamma. Children, did you understand? Children? Yes, okay. Once again you have to go through the understand. Please read this paragraph again and again. Next, The name of the family tree above are given in the list below. Imagine that you are Manu. Write the relationship of the persons given in this family. Children, now we are going to write this exercise. Now I think you have understood this family tree of Manu. Did you understand, children? If you have understood, you can easily write this. Write this. If you have understood, you can easily write this exercise. So observe the examples here. So this is the family of Manu. This is the family of Manu. What is this? This is the family of Manu. So now we are going to do this exercise, that is page number 20. Okay. Now see according to the numbers. First one, Priya. Who is Priya for Manu? Elder sister. Please, children, please take out your pencil and write. Please take out your pencil and write. Who is Rakshit and Radha? Who is Rakshit and Radha are Manu's parents. Who are Rakshit and Radha? Parents. Who's Manu's parent? Next, third we have Prema. Who is Prema? Prema is aunt. Whose aunt? Manu's aunt. Who is Prema? Aunt. Write the aunt there. A-U-N-T. Aunt. Okay, next. Fourth one we have Ramappa Bhag. Great grandparents. Please write in that green column. Please write in the green column. They are great grandparents. Next, fifth one we have Ravi and Vinuta. Ravi and Vinuta. Who are they? They are grandparents. One we have Ravi and Vinuta. Ravi and Vinuta. Who are they? They are grandparents of Manu. They are grandparents of Manu. Okay, next, sixth, Pallavi. Who is Pallavi? Pallavi is also aunt of Manu. Pallavi also aunt of Manu. Write in the green column. Aunt. Next, we have seventh, Sharan and Suma. Who are Sharan and Suma? Sharan is uncle and Suma is aunt. Whose aunt and uncle are these? They are aunt and uncle of Manu. Next, we have eighth, Raju, Ramya. Raju and Ramya. Right? They are also great grandparents of Manu. They are also great grandparents of Manu. Did you understand, children? Next, go for the. Did you understand, children? Next, go for the ninth one. Kiran. Who is Kiran to Manu? Kiran is cousin brother. Who is Kiran? Kiran is his cousin brother. Who is Kiran? Kiran is his cousin brother. 10th one, Kirtana. Who is sister? Kirtana is cousin sister. Okay, did you understand, children? If you have any doubts, you can ask me later. Okay, next go for the page number 21. There is also a activity here. Think, is Prema's and Manu's relationship the same? All these people. Is Prema's and Manu's relationship the same with all these people? While drawing the family tree, symbol square is the symbol for men and circle symbol for woman. Woman have been used. So as I told you before, as I have already explained you, that square symbol represent men. Square symbol represent men. Circle symbol represent women have been used. Look at the symbol given below and name the relation size. So first exercise, first one is, now you can see they have already given you sign and relationship. Sign and relationship. First one you have circle, that gives to square, that is square. What do you mean? Who's this? Circle means circle, that gives to square, that is square. What do you mean? Who's this? Circle means wife. Square means husband. Square means husband. So shall we try to do second one now? Shall we? Yes, now we are doing second one. So all our children, don't get confused. Circle is for woman, and square is for men. So we'll try to do this one. So second one, we have circle, that is give rise to square, that is right, younger brother, elder sisters, younger brother. Children, did you write? Okay, once again I am going to repeat. Elder sisters, younger brother. Elder sisters, younger brother. Okay, next we have third one, that is we have brother. Okay, next we have third one, that is we have two circles, that is one is on up, that is to your left hand, and another one is in the down, that is down to your right. What this means? That is mother and daughter relation. Mother and daughter. Write mother, daughter, then write the daughter. Did you understand, children? If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Then we'll go for fourth one. Fourth one, first you have a line, then they have drawn a square, then you have down a circle. So what that this means is, this is a father. So up you have who? That is father, and the circle represent daughter. Circle represent daughter. The square represent father. Did you understand, children? Next, fifth one. So here on to your left side you have what? Square, and to your right you have square. So this tells you that the square is elder brother. Next is younger brother. Elder brother and younger brother. Elder brother and younger brother. Sixth one, you have two that are elder sister and younger sister. Elder sister and younger sister. So if you want to know this again, please see this video again. If you have confused or if you have any doubts, please see this video again. If you have confused or if you have any doubts, please see this video again. So now you have next questions for this exercise. You have next questions for this exercise. Now children, please go for page number 22. Please go for page number 22. So now I am going to read this. You have been introduced to my family, that is Manu. Now you draw your family tree. So this is your homework. So I am giving you this as your homework. Now you have to work. Now you have already understood the family of Manu. Same as that, see whether it is your joint family or a nuclear family. According to that, you have to write the family tree. Write the family tree. Write the family tree as the Manus. As the Manus. Don't family tree as the Manus. As the Manus. Don't get confused. Take the help of your parents while writing this. Take the help of your parents while writing this family tree. Next we have questions. Compare your family tree with mine and answer the questions that are according to Manu's family. We have to answer this question. How many generations are there in my family? So how many? 4 generations. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. How many generations are there? 4 generations. Next, fifth one. How many generations of family? For example, you should write about your family. So you can write 3 generation. For example, I am giving as an example. You have to write this. How I am telling, you have to write this. You can write 3 generation. Which is the bigger family of your 2 families? How? Which is the bigger family of your 2 families? How? So my family is the bigger family. My family is the bigger family. So Manu is telling, there are how many generations? 4 generations are there in my family. Okay children, I think you have already understood this. If you have any doubts, you can ask me later. So I will stop till here. I will continue the next in your next class. Next continuation of this lesson will be continued in the next class. If you have doubts, you can ask me. Thank you children.